right, well, every mom certainly is a superhero in her own right. Many do get caught up in that tangled web of, trying to do everything by yourself.
But it is so important to remember the power of asking for help. And here with some steps to conquer your SuperMom Syndrome is the founder of Mom's Mentoring Circle. This is Deborah Porter. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. We've been using the term supermom, but I really don't like the term because it can be damaging to women. Let's talk about signs that you're becoming a supermom.
Yes, definitely. So the first sign is you're not asking for help. That you really are almost enjoying the whole, I can do it all myself, till you're not enjoying it anymore. And I think that what we do is, instead of being specific about needing help, we'll say things like, I don't believe anyone's helping, no one's helping me around here, I'm doing everything, as opposed to, okay, you're gonna pack lunches, you're gonna wash the dishes, you're gonna sweep the floor. So we have to be specific.
You got to be the delegator in chief.
You have to be the delegator.
So now you were a stay-at-home mom for many years, right?
I was,
Deborah?
yes.
And so how did that make you feel? And were you a supermom at the time?
Oh, I was a supermom, but I was passive aggressive. I'd slam the cabinets and stomp around, but it wasn't productive. It was no. But let me tell you, if you're going to be supermom, people will let you be supermom, and then they'll watch you and be amazed at all that you're doing.
Yeah.
So instead of that, really step up and speak up.
And there is the psychological component to all of this, because I think supermom, that title sounds so great. And I think we feel accomplished, don't we, when we know that we're juggling all of this successfully, but you can start to drop balls.
Absolutely.
After a while.
Oh, you absolutely will. And sometimes the biggest ball we drop is ourselves.
Sure. And that's what you don't want to do.
That's what you don't want to do. And part of being the supermom, too, is knowing when to say no. I like to say that no is a complete sentence. And I think as moms, we feel like we have to explain why we're saying no, right? Well, Miss So-and-so, we really need someone to do the spring party this year. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could, but my sister broke her foot. I got to watch her kid. You know what? I can't do it this year.
Oh my goodness.
I'll send cookies. And don't make the cookies. Like, you can buy gluten-free cookies, nut-free cookies, vegan, like, buy the cookies, put them on a pretty plate, send the cookies.
I love that.
That's a
this
great
really hits home for me, because when I was a stay-at-home mom, I was probably on every charity, in town, and everybody would constantly hit you up for this or that. And you do have to learn how to say no.
And it's okay. And you don't have to apologize for saying no. And I think sometimes as a stay-at-home mom, people just think you're available.
Yeah.
You've got nothing else going on.
Oh, well, you're not working, so.
You're not working.
And you're
You
not
can do it.
striving for perfection either.
You're not. Because here's the thing. Perfection is the enemy of your peace. Because when you're striving for perfection, what happens is you miss those little imperfect moments that really is what life is made of.
You're never going to hit it. So
You'll
don't even
never
try.
hit it. You'll never hit it. Never hit it.
Why do you think we don't delegate more of the chores in our own family?
I think sometimes we think we're supposed to do it all. I think with the title of wife or mom, we think it's all our job to do.
And we think we do it best, don't we?
And that's a lot of it.
It takes time to teach people how to do things the right way. And we think, okay, if I do it now, I can get it done quicker.
Right, because if I had to explain it to you, I could have had it done already.
Hello.
So, and I suffered with that, but I had to really allow my kids to fold the towels. Were they done right? No. Were they folded, clean, and in the linen closet? Yes.
I just hit that recently. I opened the linen closet and I thought, this is all wrong. But you know what?
Just close it back.
Like you said, just as long as they're in there.
Just
we're
close
not
it
going to worry
back.
about
Just
it.
don't even worry about it.
All right, so if we are super moms, how do we even know that we are, and how do we kind of get everything back in balance?
Well, one thing you need to do is check your systems. What systems do you have in place? I like to say, check your systems, girl. What do you have in place? Could you go away for 2 days from your house, come back, and everything is still functioning and running as if you were there?
Who do you have in place?
What?
Who do you have in place? And so that can be several different people. I used to have a young girl to come by my house. She was not old enough to drive, but old enough that she could play with my kids while I was in another room. I also had at one point a young lady who was a college student come and actually help me transport my kids around. So check your systems. Your systems will let you know.
All right, Deborah, we want to give out the website in case people want to hear more information about this, because I'm sure so many women out there are related
and invest
to this
in
topic.
yourselves. Let me just throw
that's
that
a
out
good
there
one,
too.
Please.
Everyone else is growing. Your kids are going to school, they're growing. Your husband is advancing in his job. When's the last time you invested in yourself?
What does that mean? Like a lunch date with your friends?
That can be a lunch
day?
That can be a spa day,
night?
but that could also be the art class you've been wanting to take, the photography class you've wanted, the life coach you've been wanting to hire. You're willing, what ACT prep course will you not pay for your kids?
There you go.
Why not you?
Yes, and lose the guilt, and if you drop a ball, it's okay.
It's okay.
We can't beat ourselves up, and remind yourself you're doing a great job.
You're doing
Tell
a great
yourself
job.
that every day, ladies.
You're enough.
Mom's Mentoring Circle, that is the website you need to know.
We're on
Deborah,
Facebook,
thanks
we're
so
on
much.
YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Really eye-opening.